Hi guys, welcome to our second segment. And with me today is Alfaj, a pet therapist. Hi Alfaj.
How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us more about yourself.
First of all, I'm an animal behaviorist.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Because basically I work with animals because it's better than working with humans
Oh,
for the
wow.
most part.
Okay.
But my love for animals started when I was a kid, so
Mhm.
it's something I'm very passionate about.
Mhm.
And what I do is training in teaching animals how to relate with humans,
Humans, okay.
and humans how to relate with animals
Oh, nice.
as well.
Mhm.
But most of the time, I'm on the animal side, acting as the advocate.
For the animals,
Yes.
because they need that.
We also need that. Exactly.
Okay, so let's get to it. What is pet therapy?
The overall term is animal assisted therapy.
Oh, animal assisted therapy.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Exactly.
Okay.
But pet therapy is also a thing.
Oh, okay.
But animal assisted therapy is basically the advocacy of animals and teaching them on how to relate with humans
Mm-hmm.
for their own personal well-being.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and in this, you account for the well-being of the
patient
and
and
the patient and the
too.
animal as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's believed animals help in the reducing of stress and yeah, in
Oh,
humans.
okay.
Yeah.
That okay. So what's the difference between what I was considering as pet therapy and service animals?
Pet therapy, uh, they are two very different. Service animals are it's very specific.
Mm-hmm.
An animal is taught to do a specific kind of job.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like let's say you pick dogs, because
Mhm.
most of the time people work with dogs.
Mm-hmm.
A dog like a Saint Bernard, they're mostly used when there are cases like wildfires and rescue missions.
Oh, obviously.
If a building, let's say a building collapses,
So
that's the animal used, and it's trained to do that specific kind of job.
Okay.
To help pull people out of disaster-stricken areas and everything. Pet therapy animals, they are more diverse because they are taught a number of things: how to deal with people with anxiety,
Oh, okay.
how to be affectionate towards someone, how to take care of a child, how to provide that comfort for an individual.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have a question. You see, the dogs that are used for blind people and so on,
Yeah.
are those service animals or pet therapies?
Those are service animals.
Oh, okay.
You see, it works with an individual.
Okay.
This is a blind person.
Okay.
Because dogs form bonds
Mhm.
with someone, with their handler.
Mhm.
If you're a handler, it will form a bond with you.
Mhm.
But a therapy animal is taught to work with different kind of people. It's not restricted to one individual.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I get you. So on a normal day, how do you prepare for therapy? With the pet, you have a client maybe who's depressed. How do you prepare for therapy for such a client?
Okay. So I'd like to make it clear, first of all, I am not a therapist.
Oh, okay.
So I cannot diagnose someone. So someone can just, there are no walk-ins, like you
Yeah,
don't just come in,
they're referred by a
walk in,
therapist.
yeah. They are referred by an actual therapist who will diagnose you and prescribe something to you.
Under the treatment plan, they'll tell
Yes.
you can try pet therapy and see if it works out for you.
Yes.
Among other treatment plans.
And one thing people need to understand as well is that pet therapy works for people who actually get along with animals.
Oh, so if I get agitated around animals, then pet therapy is not for me.
It's not
Oh,
going to happen.
okay.
Or if you are allergic to animals, or a
Mm.
particular kind of animal, you can't use that animal.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't.
Okay. So, once a client is referred to you by a therapist for the session and everything, how do you prepare them for the interactions with the animals and whatnot? Is there like a procedure that you need to do? Because I kind of think they first of all need to get to know the animal first.
Yes.
How does it work?
there's always an introduction in class, which I will talk to you. And in this case, I pick a dog. I will talk to you about dogs. I give you a scoop of how dogs relate. Meaning this is how to relate with the dog. Like a short history about dogs, and how to handle them. Because you need to know how to handle an animal. As much as that dog is trained to love you unconditionally or to
give you that care that you need,
that affection with anyone, at the same time we need to teach you how to relate to that particular animal. You don't just walk in and come, because there are some that, how do you say it? Damu zenyu hazitakumbaliana.
Damu zinakatana.
Kabisa. Exactly. There are dogs which you can't get.
Like they just see you and they're like, yeah, now.
And there are people who prefer a certain kind of dog as well.
Okay. This brings us to my next question. What other animals are used for such therapy? Is it just dogs, or
No.
there are other
We
type of
use
animals?
cats,
Cats. Okay.
guinea pigs, rabbits, hamsters.
Okay.
Yeah. Even there are guys who have birds.
Bats.
Birds.
Birds.
Yes.
Okay. So, from your own experience, do you think pet therapy actually works? Do you think it helps? Like
does.
from what you've had from your clients, their feedbacks and everything, do you think it works?
Yes, it does. But as I said, you need to first be an animal person
Before getting
you actually consider.
So CRT, I've
animal
never
assisted
been.
therapy.
So CRT, yeah, a pet before. I don't even know how to relate to animals, and then just like that, I want to go for pet therapy. Then clearly that's me. I have to have had a relationship with,
Not necessarily, but you need to love animals. Because as a human being, I can't be sitting next to you if I don't like you.
True.
Yes.
True.
That's
So
doesn't
I
make any
need
sense.
to have that.
So you need to have that affection for animals for it to actually be able to help.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
My second question is, where can you get such services here in Kenya? If you said you have to be referred to by a therapist, right? And I'm pretty sure there's so many therapists out there that don't know that, there are services offered for pet therapy and whatnot. So for the therapist that's out there who's been trying to, change a treatment plan for a client and whatnot, try new things and everything, where would you tell them to, find you? Where can they get the services and so on?
Okay, I'm online.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of the time I visit. You have to, like personally, it's a niche that field. It's something new in the country.
It's very new.
Yes.
I was telling a friend of mine about this session, about having you come to the show and everything, and I was like, okay, what's pet therapy? Like,
yes.
Sinika tukukwa na pet, like, she didn't even understand what pet therapy was to start with.
And one thing most people don't realize, having a pet, that's also
part of therapy.
A service animal to you.
Oh.
A therapy animal to you. Because the idea for pet therapy is creating an environment for you to be, let's say you're antisocial, like for a kid. An antisocial child will have, when they have a pet, it builds confidence and a sense of responsibility.
Yeah.
So, and other kids will see this kid with a dog and come and talk to him, hence creating a bond,
That's
improving their social skills.
Come to think of it,
That's how that is how it works.
So at the end of the show, he'll give you his contacts, his website, his social media accounts and everything, where they can reach and everything.
Yes.
So my next question is, what are the challenges with this whole new thing and everything? What are the challenges that you guys face?
There are two major challenges that we go through, and there are cultural differences and hygiene.
Oh yeah.
As, let's say, Africans, people have this mentality that animals are dirty.
Sadly,
yes. So someone wouldn't want their child or that individual themselves wouldn't want to interact with this animal because they assume
it's dirty.
it's dirty. So, but that's why we take care of this animal the same way you take care of your child.
Oh, okay.
Because this animal is family
Oh,
to
yes.
us.
Yeah. Okay.
So you wouldn't allow anyone to mistreat or an animal to stay in conditions that are not favorable for them.
Oh, okay.
And then the cultural differences. Let's just pick. We are Africans. You tell someone about whatever you're doing or the field you're in, they tell you that sounds like a white person.
Yeah, like that's what
it won't work with an African. Africans, we bulldoze through our emotions and move on.
Actually, a few years back, therapy and everything, psychological health and everything, imekuja up kwa, kwa map juzi tu. In Africa, kitambo you were told to walk it off. And sleep it off. Now utakuwa tu South Africans don't go through this and that, and that's a notion. It's about time that we started, killing that notion. Like it's about time we started being more open-minded to, these things and everything.
Exactly.
So my last question: is it true that pet therapy is our baby? Ni stories our baby na vitu hizo.
Yeah, I've heard people, even my friends, my closest friends, sadly, so embarrassing to relate with them. But I've heard my closest friend tell me, hey, you must be making a killing, your clients must be high, they have money and everything. I would like to let people know that is not true. Anyone can have a pet as long as you're willing to
take care of the pet,
take care of the animal, and structure your life around the animal as well. Because that is part of
the
family.
same way you baby proof, you pet proof.
Yeah,
right?
You can pet proof your house. Actually, it's a natural thing people do. Putting if it's a puppy, before they are trained how to live in the house, put your cables, TV cables, out of place because they will chew through those cables. I've had clients complain, I need to sell my dog. I'm tired of them eating my cables.
And shoes.
Eating my shoes.
My dog eats my shoes a lot.
But dogs are like kids. When they are bored, they find something to do. A kid will
buy them toys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Toys. And it stimulates their brain as well.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So your parting shots to the viewers and everything, what would you tell them?
Animal-assisted therapy is not for the rich, and it works as long as you love animals. But what's not to love about animals? Exactly.
And before you go, what are the charges for such services?
They vary depending on the kind of animal you want to work with at that particular time, the environment we are working in.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So
they range from around 1,500 to as much as 5,000, depending on.
You had it 1,500 to 5K,
yes.
Right?
A session.
Per session, yeah, per session.
Yeah.
So you need it to anyone can afford, right?
Yes.
Like, see your baby too.
Yeah, if you set
most
up
people,
yourself.
Yes, most
properly.
people can afford it. It actually helps out. You get to spend time with awesome animals and everything.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming to our show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. It's up to you to start making choices that are healthy, not just healthy for your body, but healthy for your mind too. Thanks a lot for staying tuned. See you on our next episode.